We all, as in you only.
I mean, I lost. I'm the one who lost. I won like 5 hands in the game. I lost the big game. I'm like an idiot. And it was expensive, but we were playing a bigger game.
Juan with the jiggities, the hooks, the jacks, the candy canes. What do you call them? What do you call jacks?
Just like to know.
Or do you just say pocket jacks?
I just thought you said you wanted no drink.
No, he asked me if I was, and I said no.
Okay.
I've done a couple of those, but.
And Skull with the ladies. Watch out here, folks.
All in.
Skull's going all in. So we've had 3 all-ins in a row.
Ace 6 off again, Mike?
He gets stacked in 1 splash pot.
What is Juan going to do here?
Oh, that's scary. That's scary.
The 3-bet, let's
She makes the call.
We can go 2 times.
Biggest pot of the day.
How's that scary? Jesus. This again. I always get jacks on splash pots.
I usually get ace 6.
This is better.
Good luck.
There's the jack for Juan.
Ooh. There we go.
I don't know if I want to use it on this.
I'll take a queen down. Or 10.
Queen or a 10 for Skull.
Who folded the jack? Somebody tell me they folded the jack.
First one goes to Juan. Are we going to have 3 chops in a row?
Thanks.
Oh, I didn't know you were running the toys.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
Couple diamonds. Running diamonds for Juan.
The 1-outer dagger potential. That would be
Juan looking for the case jack. There it is.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's a little painful.
Should have just let me use the washroom.
It's a little painful, guys.
The case jack.
Alrighty.
Wow.
I love this place.
Wow. Jackson.
I didn't know you were running good.
Fold. And that event's
Yeah,
right.
John Green, who runs Odds Bar and Bistro.
Makes sense to go that weekend.
Great guy. He's owned restaurants all over the world and appeared on the Rocks, which was Food Network. You can still find it on Netflix. It's one of those restaurant rescue shows where he would go in and find a restaurant that needed help and turn it around. And we're lucky to have him. Slicer now with the combo draw. Oh, I thought 7 of hearts was out there. Let's see. Top 2 for Juan.
Oh, his back's starting to hurt a little bit. Couple more drinks, you're not going to feel a thing.
Yeah, there is the 7 of hearts. I thought the 7 of hearts was out there. There's the flush. So Juan gets the flush one hand. Slicer gets the flush this hand, but Juan, Slicer checks here. Trapping Juan.
Patches or any cream?
I had the lidocaine patch. It didn't seem to.
Will she fall for it?
I didn't try that.
I put a lot of CBD cream on eggs.
She is. Oh, no. Here comes the boom.
So how often does Doug Polk come around?
Often, very often. But he's just been traveling a little bit lately. I'd say, I don't know, on average, maybe
Oh, no.
early on more, now maybe like 3 times a month. So 3 times a month sound about right.
Does he come in to play or just?
Yeah, usually when we have our larger stake streams, he'll come in, or a heads-up challenge, or a meetup game we do, you know, quarterly, or
On.
he'll come
All
for various
in.
meetings and stuff.
And Juan saying, oh, I could have just checked.
My famous.
I was going for some value.
meetup game if I see it.
I think so.
She makes this call. It's the biggest part of the day.
Spurts where you're like, you're really famous. Then you just call in a hole and you're gone for like 4 months. Just as you were heating up at your peak. I understand that bluff. That kind of just really shook you mentally. And like, I know it took a while, but you're back now.
Juan's going to ask for a count here.
If you win big, or lose big today, you're good for the next one.
This time you just happen to be right.
But win big or lose big?
Yeah, but if you have like a medium.
It is the knit game. Slicer has his knit button.
Tim's out.
Top two for Juan. Not much experience playing against Slicer. She does block a little bit with the King of Hearts.
This got out of hand quick, huh? On this one? All right. Oof.
Because back is hurting.
You roll massage roll in here.
Huh?
No, not you guys, not you.
I thought you
We
were.
talked about doing the team poker for this one. didn't we? This would have been a good group for that.
I had a couple more that would have played.
We'll do it again.
Okay.
We'll do something like this. I'm trying to do more of those.
What's that called?
Lifeline poker.
Oh, Lifeline Poker. I didn't know what you were talking
Always. Yeah. It's officially branded. Lifeline
about. Are
poker.
you trying to take credit for that? Nah, it's an inside joke.
Yeah. Wasn't aware until I was.
In the blender is Juan.
They care so much.
Tough call. This would be a $16,000 pot if she flips in the call.
It's fine. I like branding it something.
Take that back, 15,000.
Yeah. Keep it. I wonder if different for the viewers.
Yeah. Have you done one of those yet?
No.
You guys would be good.
You play 4 on 4.
Yeah, we go 4 on 4. And then you create a bounty.
Knit box team.
Winning team gets a bounty that you set agree upon. Free game.
What do you think here, chat? 1 if she calls, 2 if she folds.
Knit box first right hand.
In the blender.
Oh, don't get that down.
What do you got? You want to share with the table?
I have 2 pair.
Okay.
2 good pairs.
2 good pairs. Tough one. Hank's been justified. You can take another 5 minutes. We got no cool.
I don't want to take 5 minutes. I think I should fold.
Ooh, she says she thinks she should fold.
For TV.
Do you go with your first instinct?
I channel my inner kid.
Oh shit, you have a flush.
I could have a flush. That's the thing. I could have a flush and he doesn't really care and I should fold.
There you go.
Yeah.
Great fold, Juan. Great fold.
You fall asleep, but then 4 hours later you're up.
No?
I don't sleep the whole night with Xanax. I need NyQuil to sleep the whole night.
Too
Xanax
city.
for me is like time traveling. Like,
Or the
take it,
muscle
and then
relaxing.
It's like wake up and like, whoa.
I have trouble getting up the next morning if I take NyQuil. I mean,
Me too, that's the problem.
Yeah.
But that will keep me asleep
But it's
for hours.
good. But yeah.
Sipping NyQuil.
Sipping on some scissors.
I feel like NyQuil for me, I never get like REM sleep. I'm just like kind of lightly sleepy all night.
We're starting to sound like Doug now. Starting to sound like Doug. 11%. 11%.
Right?
Oh man, you know Donnie? Chef Donnie?
Yeah.
He showed me his sleep thing yesterday.
Ace and a 10
I've never seen
for
something
Schwan.
horrifying in my life.
King
It was
10
like- it was
for
like
D
this.
Train and Cap.
3 hours, 2 hours.
Oh my
an hour and a half,
gosh.
1
What is
hour, 3
happening?
Hours, 2 hours more. Like just days and days with no catch up. The highest one was like 3 hours and 45 minutes.
And I am actually told
How are you alive? I don't understand. He's like, yeah, I've been like this since I was a kid. He's like, once a month I'll get, you know, he's like once every 2 months I'll get.
that this
like,
may not be Schwann's
6 or 7
actual
hours,
hand.
and that like keeps me going.
Oh my god.
Let's see how the action plays out.
Can't be sustainable.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I need that.
I don't.
This guy's got young kids. This guy's a magician over here.
The wife
guy's a
is
fucking
taking most of the burden,
Miracle
clearly.
worker.
Sleep.
Flush draw on board, straight available as well. Top and bottom versus bottom 2 pair. Schwan bets call from D-Train, and Cap goes for the check raise. Actually, probably one of the few spots you don't want to check raise, bottom two pair, when there's so many people interested in the pots. Already so much money out there.
There were 1.5s, there were 2s, there were 3. Like, they were all that low.
What are you trying to say?
Does that explain why when you order?
And it was in the middle of a bunch of, like, 3s and 2s. And I was like,
He forgets about.
What time is the
I want
one
to say. I want to say it. You know.
I mean, I just saw.
Schwan's gonna make the call.
I didn't see what the times were.
Just curious, like, you only
Still has boat outs against any flop straights.
He's like, oh, I rest. I'll stay in bed for a bunch of hours.
It's possible the Cap has got
But I'm like, Jesus.
some bluffs in there, maybe some Jack 10s, Queen 10s, some spade
Why don't you
draws,
just take drugs every day to force yourself to
etc.
Or
Then you gotta drop
anything, really. Well, that's better than no sleep, ain't it?
I agree.
It's true.
I asked him that. He was like, nah, I don't want to be unhealthy and make a fake sleep. Like,
No one hands.
he's just a zombie.
Just like, obese people are like, no, I don't want to take those Ozempic.
Did you raise pre-flop?
Dude, you're going to die.
I did.
You raised.
Well, yes, I did.
D-Train also makes the call. This pot has ballooned very quickly.
Spicy.
7K in the middle, and a spade comes in. Nobody's got it.
Fried spice. Down the stretch. Down the stretch they come.
Skull Mike doing his commentating from the table. He does more commentating at the table than he does in the booth these
They
days.
like the race, but they like the stretch.
Oh, yeah.
Cap, after check raising the flop, checks the turn.
Race.
Schwan, I think, is going to check this back as well.
Fakeness, just horses, baby.
They like the
Racism?
And a board pairing 7 makes things pretty interesting.
Down the stretch they come.
Come on, man.
D-Train. That's massive. Not really, not massive, but just comes out swinging. $2,000 massive for a lot of people. D-Train comes out swinging for 2K. Cap caught in the middle. Was the original aggressor with his 2 pair. And what a spot for Schwan. Has the best hand, but really not loving it, right? D-Train has shown a lot of interest in this hand. Call to raise on the flop. Leads into 2 players on the river. Into what is already a large pot. Not for a big size relative to what's already out there is probably what's going through Schwan's mind.
Boss here.
Whatever, man. You drink slow.
Not usually.
What is it then?
Usually.
Would be like a worthy team to take on the Nick Bus.
Hey, Slice is a pretty cool guy. He's played a lot of streams with us. Slice could be a good candidate. His wife's cool too.
He's just like a, yeah, but like, what's his team? What's the team? The Slice team? Who are the other 3 people? Yeah, you
Wait,
need-
what team? What are you
I didn't
talking
think you mean
Deep in the tank
You're
is Schwan.
talking about now. You're talking about what, Lifeline
Because
poker.
you said you got, yeah, you were saying you got to go on the lifeline thing, and I said
Oh.
Nit Bus could be a lifeline team.
I thought you were just asking
Oh,
who.
so John. Yeah. Or,
Really thinking this one over. D-Train's bet is arguably a bluff here.
The Slice, right? Sounds like a
His 2 pair is now counterfeit. He can make a lot of aces fold, ace king, ace queen. Not loving it.
thematic anti-team.
He blocks boats.
People that just drink grapefruit.
4s are good.
But you'd think if he's representing hands like that, he would go for a larger size.
Yeah, Graham.
I do that.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
You're in. Team Graham.
That's my drink.
But nevertheless, it is effective.
For a squeeze. Do we need a round? Juice.
What's Greyhound again?
Vodka. And
Just vodka and grapefruit.
I think I like Colombo's better, but I like them both.
How about a Vesper?
The question here really is,
Vesper?
are you good often enough? Like, Schwan's going to call 2,000 to win about
I keep flopping 2 pair.
11K.
And vodka, and then there's like some lemon, some kind of liqueur in it.
Got to be good, like,
And it's
not very often.
Martini.
pretty good.
Pot's
Watch
just
Casino
so
Royale,
big.
Only got to be good like
Is there any chance you could be bluffing?
James Bond, and that.
11% of the time.
What he ordered? Yeah, he named it a Vesper. Her name was Vesper.
Oh, and that's where it comes from?
I mean, you
I'm
know
not sure
neither
if
of
that's
us
where it
have a
comes
flush
from, but-
here.
A little less than 20, I think.
I think I'll call it.
2% of the time.
7K pot.
They're going through Montenegro, I think.
Okay.
Train.
That movie might be
Ever
worth a
since
little.
Ron complimented your shirt, you've been moving a little bit.
Yeah, have I? Have you
You're
noticed?
like in the shot, dude. She's in the ring, and you're in the shot.
Overcalled.
She's
He was
don't
probably
need
just
to
calling
understand.
me.
Like a Michael,
You have two small kids.
yeah.
I'm gonna fold.
She lays it down. D-Train gets it done.
That's not a spade.
It's a flush.
Has to show it for the Nick game. Windmills it right in her face.